life is short, too short to waste. And I don't care where you come from or what your background is. Every single one of us has the same 24 hours in a day. What we choose to do with that time is everything. Every second counts. You see, time is something we all have, but it's also the one thing that's slipping away every moment. Once it's gone, there's no getting it back. You can lose money and earn it back. You can lose a job and get another, but when time passes, it's lost forever. The value of time is immeasurable because it's a limited resource. You can't store it, you can't pause it, and you sure can't rewind it. That's why it's so important to understand that your time is your most valuable asset. Use it wisely, or risk watching it slip through your fingers without achieving the things that truly matter. It's so easy to sit back and wait for the right time. We've all been guilty of thinking that some magical moment will come along where everything falls into place, but that moment rarely comes. The truth is, there's no perfect time to start. The stars don't align and the conditions don't just suddenly get ideal. So what do? You get up, you start where you are, and you make progress with what you have. You're always going to face obstacles and the situation will never be flawless, but you can't wait for things to be perfect to begin. The time is now, don't waste it waiting. You've got a purpose, you've got a mission, and it's your responsibility to be intentional with the time you're given. Every day is an opportunity, but only if you treat it that way. Think about it. When you wake up in the morning, you're gifted with a fresh set of hours, a blank slate to go after what matters most to you. But if you're not intentional about how you spend it, it'll pass by without you even noticing. You can't let the days blend into one another. Every day needs to have a purpose. Every action should be moving you toward the life you want. Don't just react to the day, be proactive, be deliberate. Distractions are everywhere, from social media to negative people. The world is full of things that will take you off course if you let them. Don't let the noise drown out your focus. Life is too short to waste time on things that don't move you forward. If you're constantly surrounded by negativity or you're mindlessly scrolling through your phone, you're not using your time to its fullest potential. These distractions only pull you away from your real mission. You've got to filter out the noise and zero in on what truly matters. It's about protecting your energy and investing it where it counts. Now, there's something inside you, something powerful. You've always had it, but maybe you haven't tapped into it yet. You are capable of greatness, every single one of you. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. Too many people spend their lives doubting their own potential. They let fear, insecurity, and other people's doubts hold them back. But you've got everything you need within you right now. It's not about waiting for a magical moment to arrive. It's about recognizing that your greatness is already inside you and taking action with the time you've got. Action is the key. If you're not putting in the work, if you're not using your time wisely, then all the potential in the world doesn't matter. Success doesn't come to those who sit back and wait. It comes to those who take action, who hustle, who are relentless with their time. Consistency is what separates the dreamers from the doers. You can dream about success, you can visualize it, but it doesn't become real until you start doing something about it. Every small action you take today builds your future. Don't underestimate the power of the little steps you're building something big. It's easy to get stuck, to feel like you're spinning your wheels, especially when things aren't going your way. You might face setbacks, failures, and frustrations, but the key is to keep going. The clock doesn't stop for anyone. Life doesn't wait for you to feel ready. It keeps moving forward, whether you're prepared or not. So you need to stay in the game. Even when it feels like you're not making progress, even when it seems like nothing is working, you have to push through. Consistent effort is what will eventually lead to breakthroughs, and time invested in this effort will reward you. We all know what it feels like to waste time. Maybe you've binge watched an entire season of a show or wasted an afternoon scrolling through your phone. only to realize at the end of the day that you haven't moved any closer to your goals. We all do it. But the key is recognizing when it's happening and making a conscious decision to get back on track. You can't afford to let that time pass without purpose. You need to ask yourself, what am I doing right now? And is it getting me closer to where I want to be? If not, change course and start using that time wisely. You've got dreams, you've got visions, but without action, without focus, without using your time strategically, those dreams are just wishes. Don't waste another minute. Create the life you want by being intentional. You have everything you need to succeed. It's all in how you use your time. That's the secret to living the life you've always dreamed of, being present, being focused, and being deliberate. Your time is in your hands. What are you going to do with it? Finally, don't let the fear of failure or the fear of taking the wrong step paralyze you. The real tragedy isn't that you might fail, it's that you might never try at all. Time is too precious to sit on the sidelines. Make every second count by investing in yourself, in your growth, and in your future. You might not see immediate results, but every single day you dedicate to your goals moves you closer. And the more you stay committed, the more you'll see the power of time working for you.